Alright, I'm back. We have been doing some testings to see which testing works the best for this game and to my stream. So now, if I see more than 20 pixels, I will be really upset. Is everything working alright? Besides the chat, but it might um, get back to work hopefully soon by itself. But is the game alright? Is the webcam alright? You guys don't notice a difference? Okay, so let's keep going with this. I have dropped the frame rate to 1200, right? Yeah, 1200. So let me know if you guys notice a difference. It looks the same. The webcam is a bit jerky, but that's because of the 20 FPS. Do you guys think that I could increase the FPS? But is it okay? We can try changing it again. Maybe now with a lower frame rate, it gets better. It is fine. Okay, so I will leave it like that. Where have I stopped reading? I believe it was in here. How's my CPU? It is at 75%, the memory is at 80%, and the disk is at 0, finally. You're about to go jog, so I'm not gonna commandeer. You're not going to command my stream or commandeer. What the hell is that? But have a nice jog, man. It's nice to do some workout. I actually should go back to walking on a treadmill. So maybe during this week I will try to go back to it. Oh, take command off. Yeah, take command off. Why not only say like I'm not going to command your stream? To take control of. That's okay, guys. Thank you so much for the help, and hopefully we can keep playing this like with that setup, right? Hopefully we won't have more problems. The computer seems to be better, especially the disk. The disk is at 0 right now. That sounds amazing. I wonder if I can play other games, or maybe the other games I have been streaming or playing with that frame rate, because I was always thinking that I needed that frame rate, I couldn't drop it or make it lower. Maybe my other games would work much better with that drop. Buffer is probably a lot smaller with lower bitrate. That's true. That's so true. Yes, that's true. I returned with many tools that I will need for the construction of the lighthouse. I have decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I'll leave for some time and let the words on imagination have control. That's such a weird part, like the word's imagination to have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. As a rule of thumb, bitrate would be the first thing I would decrease instead of like FPS. Yeah, that would make sense. I guess that so far, the things I have been dropping when a game is not working very well on my stream are the FPS and the quality. Because you can also pick the quality of the game, right? I remember when I was playing games like Chrono Cross, for example, my stream was like at 392p of quality. Low bit rates work fine unless you're playing something with a lot of motion like a shooter. But are you referring to like any shooter games or only like the most modern ones? Probably you're referring to any shooter games. Maybe I can try setting my frame rate to something like 2000, or maybe a little bit less than that, maybe 1800. I will experiment the bit rate from now on, because that might help my computer, and by helping my computer the games might work much better. And I rarely would be playing a shooter. The more motion, the more you have image quality problems with low bit rate. Yeah, the larger the number of pixels that are frequently changing, the higher bitrate you want. But what I don't know is like, for example, for the old games I usually play, like PlayStation games, Nintendo 64 games, Super Nintendo games, the bitrate won't be that important, would it be? For example, I know that if it was kept like the number I was using, 2400, I would be alright with those games, at least for most of them. But if I drop it, do you guys think I would have problems with them? Or maybe it depends on the game, like if it is a fast-paced game, like, I don't know, Sonic, I would be having issues with it. But yes, we will keep doing some testing with the games to come, and I will consider dropping it depending on the game, because so far I don't think I have dropped it before. So that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. My computer might be much better. Maybe I won't be having some other problems with the alerts on stream. And by the way, where is the freaking chat down there? Let me see if I can do something about it. Because I really want my chat to work. It might return eventually, but come on. Now the computer is much better for it to work. So yes, I will consider having a lower frame rate so it helps the computer in here. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. I'm guessing that all of these areas in here, in those books, they refer to real things I can find outside in the overworld. For example, I could see already a ship. So I'm guessing that this island will also have a lighthouse. You'd keep it around a 1200 to 1600 to be safe, maybe. I can use that max money there, like 1600. You could be like Duns Gaming and stream at no. I can't. No, I'm definitely not streaming at super high quality. Only when I'm for sure that the game won't be like a big problem for me to stream with that. For example, I know that Roller Coaster Tycoon works great if I go with 700p, so that's alright. Also, some Super Nintendo games I can go with 700p. Yeah, it's no way. If someday this computer can handle that, that would be a miracle. Seriously. That's true as well. And especially if you don't have too many viewers, Twitch won't allow the viewers to change the quality, so they would like be seeing only their stream buffering. Yeah, it depends on the person's internet, yes. It's way overkill for like a 1% better looking stream. Yeah, it can be a big problem if you stream with a super increased quality, and also if you don't have like quality options, few people would be able to watch it. That's so true, yes. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. Wait, was that the end of the book? It's not. The lighthouse is finished and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure roofed. I have never seen that word before. The structure roof, I guess. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. From rock with their own hands. You guess it's 6K? Damn. There is also a bitrate cap if you're not partnered. Yeah, that also might be a problem. Hard to read it? I don't know how to say that. Is it roughed? Or is the T like silent? Is it only rough? Because if you not if you don't wait, rut? So the W is also silent? Rut. And it means work like with a tool. Like rough iron. Wait. Like wrought iron. Wrought iron. The W is silent, the G is silent, and the H is silent. Oh my god, we just found the hardest word to pronounce in English. It's the U is oh my god. Oh my, I will write down that word because that's not possible. Why is that happening with that word? Come on. Seriously? How am I supposed to know that? It's rut. It's so weird. It's such a weird word. Now, probably I just found my least favorite word in English. It rhymes with bot, lot, dot. Oh, it's rot? Okay, so it's rot. Which also doesn't make sense to me. It's rot. Oh, okay, it follows. Okay, because it follows the same like logic as bot, I can understand it being like rot. Okay, rot. I might be saying it like rot because it reminds me of the word in German. Rot is red in German. Rot. So probably I was thinking like that. The lighthouse is finished, and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed that the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning I woke to observe the sunrise without being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. There is a common phrase from the Bible. What hath God wrought? Wait, wrought. You see, I still struggle with it. What hath God wrought? What hath God wrought? So what have like God created with tools? Is that the meaning of it? It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed the man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art, that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. Wait, I always close the book when I want to progress. The stone ship age. The bird's eye view. That's that's the view from the top of this island. I thought of this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that waits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater. Some way to travel underwater in this new age. And so much planning is in the order. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original three boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me the new materials they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. Interesting. Wait, what? It was one of the first, or maybe the first lines telegraphed by Morse code? Seriously? I thought that the one of the first lines like telegraphed by Morse code was SOS, but maybe that's just like the best use for it, but not the first one used, uh, or the first message that was telegraphed. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Subaru, hey, how are you doing? Welcome, man. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but how can I fix the freaking chat in here? I was expecting it to get working again, but it's not. I know, yes, I started to talk to you and I could see that it's still not working. It's because of this game, man. This game has been challenging to stream. Um, First because um, of my setup on OBS. So now we have done some changes in here. So I dropped the quality of the stream to see if my computer can handle it. Change the chat early in OBS and change it back. I tried refreshing it, but it didn't work. Let me try what you're suggesting. Let me see. I can copy that and then I can remove it and then I can do that. Now I go back to it, I paste it, and let's see if it works. Working? No, it's not working. You gotta go, Riker? Okay, man. Do a great job. Wait, a great jogging, right? Have a great jogging. And I talk to you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what to do about that. Should I restart everything with the later changes so maybe it works? Sorry, man, sorry. I might have like tried to say have a great night and then I remembered you were like trying to do some jogging. So yeah, but it works, right? It makes sense. Doing physical activity is good, so it makes sense to me at least. But also have a great night. Should I try restarting everything? I'm so lost today in this stream because the game is not working well, the computer is not working well, the freaking chat's not working well. So it makes me like um, worried about everything. What do you guys think? Should I restart it again? Or should I leave it like that because the chat might not be that important? I mean, the one down here. It is important to me because I upload those VODs on YouTube, so maybe someone on YouTube could could be watching this in there and then follow the chat. Xenogears worked well. Xenogears was it was bad in the beginning. Like I had some problems, especially in the beginning with the cutscenes and everything. I do remember that when I first played Xenogears, I was having some lag and delay in the beginning, but thankfully for the most part after the beginning it worked great. I can change the layout. Yeah, but I kind of wanted to have the chat. Let me try restart everything, guys. Let me try restarting OBS. Maybe if I close it by myself and restart it, maybe it will go back to work. Because we were doing all the changes, but I don't think we were able to fix that. So I will be right back.